If there's one thing I get asked all the time, it's how to become a star creator or how to improve videos with tips and tricks. So I decided to make a full guide for anyone who wants to start creating content or take their videos to the next level. Quick note, everything in this guide comes from my own experience. There might be better tools or editing software out there, but the ones I use get the job done. I've split this video into different sections where I'll explain everything step by step and show you how to use the tools in different applications. I hope this helps, and if it does, consider liking and subscribing since this took a lot of time to make. Let's get started. Before you even start uploading, make sure your channel actually looks good. First, your profile picture. Don't just pick something random. Try to make it clean and something people can recognize easily, especially since it's really small most of the time. Then your banner. This is like the top part of your channel, so use it to show what your channel is about or what kind of content you make. Don't overdo it with too much stuff. Keep it simple. For your intro, don't make it too long. People don't want to watch a whole movie before the video even starts. Keep it short and make sure it fits your content, or just don't use one at all. Also, make sure you verify your account. This is really important because it unlocks stuff like custom thumbnails and longer videos. Without it, you're really limited. Now let's go a few steps back to the profile picture. You can use Canva to make one. I did that too, and it's honestly really easy to use. You can pick a template or just start from scratch. Add some text, maybe an icon, and adjust the colors so it fits your channel. Just don't overcomplicate it. Simple and clear is always better, especially since it's going to be really small on YouTube. Take a bit of time to make it look decent, because this is basically your identity on the platform. If it looks rushed, people will assume your content is too. Also, the size of the image matters. Make sure you use a 1:1 canvas. A good trick is to add a circle inside the canvas and design everything inside that circle, like your logo and text. The reason for this is because YouTube will crop the edges, and only the circle area will actually be visible as your profile picture. If you put stuff too close to the edges, it might get cut off. So keep everything important inside that circle. You can also create your YouTube banner in Canva, but this one is a bit harder. I've had issues where things didn't fit properly after uploading it to YouTube. What helped me is using an existing template, deleting most of the stuff I don't need, and then adding my own content. It's really important to keep everything inside the safe area because YouTube cuts off parts of the banner depending on the device. If you place text or logos too far out, they might not be visible. So just keep all the important stuff centered and you should be good. Now for the intro, this can be kinda hard to make. It usually requires some editing knowledge, so don't worry if you can't make one right away. If you do know how to make one, then you're good. Just keep it short and make sure it fits your content. If not, you can always ask someone else to help you with it or learn it over time. Congrats! You now have a decent looking channel, but you don't know how to record? The application I use is OBS. Not gonna lie, even I don't fully understand everything in it, but I know enough to actually record videos. OBS is free, and you can download it from the official website. It's one of the most popular recording softwares, and once you set it up, it works really well. It might look confusing at first, but you only really need a few basic settings to get started. Once you've got it running, you'll see the main screen. If you want to mute your microphone, just click the mic icon. You can do the same for desktop audio if you don't want to record any sound coming from your PC. This is useful if you only want your voice, or if you don't want background sounds from your game or apps showing up in the recording. When you first launch OBS, you'll probably see an empty scene. Just right-click in the Sources box, click Add, and then choose Display Capture. This is what I use because it just records everything on your screen. I don't really use the other options, but this one works perfectly fine. After that, click OK, select your monitor, and you're good to go. You can also choose to hide your cursor if you don't want it showing in your recording. And then, of course, don't forget to hit the record button. When you want to stop, just click it again. To find where OBS saves your video files, just go to Settings, then click on Output, and you'll see the folder path where your recordings are being saved. After that, just open File Explorer, go to that folder, and your recordings will be there waiting for you. You can also change the recording path here, or adjust other settings like these. If you want to get the best OBS settings, I honestly recommend looking up a YouTube tutorial for it, since it depends on your PC, and there are people who know way more about fine-tuning it than I do. Another step completed, congratulations. We can move on to getting video ideas now. You need to come up with unique ideas to stand out, but at the start, it's good to begin with showcases like new game passes, updates or interviews, and memes. After a while, you'll get more and more ideas, and when you build up a small audience like me, you might want to do challenges with viewers, host competitions, or start making trolling videos, whatever you think is going to be fun to watch. But you have to stay consistent and disciplined, not motivated. Yeah, getting Star Creator is cool and fun, but you have to put a lot of effort into making videos to get there. In the beginning, your videos probably won't get many views for the first 1 to 3 months. Your editing might not be great yet either. These are all motivation killers. But if you push through like me and upload because you know why you're doing it, you will make it. I've seen a lot of people lose motivation before, and it's kind of sad because they had potential. The difference is whether you stop there or keep going anyway. Make a schedule if you don't have time to post videos almost daily like me. 1 or 2 smaller videos per week is more than enough to get started and build consistency. What matters most is not how fast you grow, but that you keep uploading long enough to actually grow at all. If you can't speak English properly like me, or you don't want to use your voice because you're worried about it, ElevenLabs is really useful. I use it all the time, and some of you guys might use it as well. I'll show you how to get the most out of ElevenLabs for voice quality. Each month, you get 10,000 free credits. I have a subscription, but I don't recommend buying it if you don't have the money or you simply don't want to pay. You can make a few Google Alt accounts and get extra credits, but you will have to change the voice for each video. Back when I didn't have a subscription and still used the free 10,000 credits each month, I actually made a lot of alt accounts because each video took like 5,000 to 8,000 credits. At one point, my IP even got flagged, and after that, the free tier got disabled for me, so I ended up buying the subscription, so just be careful with that. You can actually generate your own voice with ElevenLabs on the free tier. Just go to Voices, then click Create Voice. Click the first option where it says Voice Design, and you can tell the AI how you want it to sound. Just look at my prompt, for example. These kinds of prompts usually give the best voices for videos. You can generate up to 3 voices, and one generation costs 300 credits. The AI will give you 3 different voice options to choose from. If you're not happy with them, just regenerate. Once you get one you like, give it a name, set its language, and then go back to the text-to-speech page. Click on this button and find the voice you just generated. You can also change its settings here easily. Make sure to spell everything out properly with good grammar, because that helps the AI produce smoother and more natural speech. Each generation costs credits and depends on how many characters you use. The nice thing is you get 2 free generations each time, so if the AI reads it out badly, just generate it again, and it will usually fix itself on the second try. Then just download the MP3 file if you're happy with it and place it under your footage in your editing software. CapCut might sound dumb, but it's actually pretty good for me. I edit using the free version, which you can download from the CapCut site. Don't use the web browser version though, since it can be really laggy and frustrating. I think most of you already know how CapCut works, so I'll just show you how I edit my videos and give some tips for editing and text placement. I always start off with the intro you all guys know, but that's not important right now. I'm currently using this clip. First thing I always do is put the whole video in, cut out the boring parts, and I usually zoom in like this so you don't see all the GUI and other stuff. It makes the video look way more polished. After I'm done editing the video, I do the voiceover with ElevenLabs. Once that's done, I add music under the video. And yeah, that's basically it. Literally 3 layers, and that's all. Keyframes for zoom and position in CapCut PC are how you make your video feel alive instead of just sitting there like it's buffering emotionally. You start by selecting your clip in the timeline and going to Video and then Basic, where you'll see Scale and Position. To animate zoom, move your playhead to where you want the movement to begin, then click the diamond icon next to Scale to add a keyframe. Move forward in time, then increase or decrease the scale. CapCut automatically creates a smooth transition between those 2 points, so it zooms instead of snapping. To animate position, do the same thing with position. Set a keyframe at the start, move forward, then drag the clip slightly in any direction. This creates a smooth pan across the screen. You can combine both for better results. A slow zoom in with slight movement makes gameplay or footage feel more dynamic and less static. Faster zooms are good for emphasis moments or reactions. That's basically it. If you want nice background footage, you can add a blur effect. Just click on Effects, search for Blur, and scroll until you find the right one. This works really well for free cam background footage. I always use it in my videos. You can also use it in first person and just walk around the city smoothly. I usually put an image over the blur as well. It helps keep the focus on the main subject, while the background stays soft and clean, so the whole scene looks more polished instead of noisy or distracting. And if you add the zoom effect I showed you earlier, you get a nice scene that looks pretty good in my opinion. Now for text, I sometimes see people put text like this, or for some reason this. That can be improved by putting it under the image, for example. You can also add animations like fade in and fade out to make it look smoother and more professional. Instead of text just appearing like it spawned in with no explanation, it actually blends into the scene and feels intentional. Last thing before we move on, because I feel like I'm explaining stuff everyone already knows. When I watch some videos, I can't even hear what they're saying, so just lower your music volume here. The audio should be balanced, so the voice is clear over everything else. After that, the video should feel way better and more watchable. Thumbnails can be hard to make, but if you have the right tools, it becomes way easier. Let's create a thumbnail for this video. I'm using Canva again, and I always start with a 16:9 canvas. First, I add a screenshot like this. Then I place some text that explains the video, a GAR logo, and a cool speed effect. I made this thumbnail in like 4 minutes, and I'm fine with it. The key thing is to keep thumbnails simple. No need to overcomplicate it. Clean, readable, and clear is what actually gets clicks. If you want to remove the background from an image, visit a site called BG Remover, upload the image, and you'll have it done in seconds. It's free and a really useful tool for quickly cleaning up images without needing fancy editing software. And then you can take the image to another site and upload it to an image outliner to create a nice outline for the image. You can set the color and thickness yourself, and it's done in a second. It's a quick way to make your thumbnails pop more. When your thumbnail is done, upload the video to YouTube. Set a proper title, description, and some tags, then hit upload. And that's it for the video. I'll make a channel in my server with all the resources I showed, including free cam footage you can use and more stuff. Link is in the bio. I hope this helped, and I'll see you in the next one.